What's going on? What's going on with your people? It's your man and your host, Steady Cam, aka Cameron. Follow me on Facebook. Add me on there at Cameron Bullock, or you can find me on Instagram at SteadyCam_6, because we got a lot of things to talk about tonight, okay? And our trending topic videos is going to send you up out of here, okay? All right? So we definitely need you to stay tuned. We need you to stay intact. I know you ain't got nothing to do tonight because we all got work in the morning, okay? So join the conversation. Let me see the likes and the hearts and the comments. Go crazy on the things that we talk about tonight. If you have a suggestion that you want us to talk about tonight or another night, any other night, drop it in the comments. Just say, this is my topic I want to hear y'all talk about, and we're going to talk about it. But the catch to it is you got to come on the show and talk about with us. Okay, so I'm extending that invitation as well. Artists and black-owned businesses or any owned businesses, entrepreneurs. If you want to come on to the show, send me a DM and I'll have you on to the show so you can promote your business and talk about the goods and services that you render to the people. Okay, so but what I want to do, all right, we're going to start this thing off right how we normally always do. With a special performance, extra special performance, because I'm the one that's gonna be performing. Okay, so I got this song called "Far Away From Here" that I definitely need you to hear, and it will be released sometime next year. Okay, just sometime next year. But you are hearing it first, exclusively right here, right now, tonight on Shared Vibes. Yeah. So far, just ever wanted to get away? Just pack your bag, catch a cab, disappear today. With the snap of your fingers, all your problems erased, or in the blink of an eye, vanish without a trace. Trading hours of your life for minimum wage, or got you trapped in that educational cage. Family keep on saying this is just a phase, but in the midst of my troubles, hoping for better days. Yeah, it's hard to really find your way, especially if you're speculating from hearsay. Society setting trends, but what's popping is fake. Another innocent life, how much more we gon' take? Distorted cultural images teaching self-hate. Got us divided apart, killing our own race. Sometimes I wanna get away, just pack my bags, catch a cab, and disappear today, and go. So, I go, just jump in the, so we can go far, so far. I go far, just jump in the, yeah. From the edges of my mind, trying to define when somebody speak their mind, why it's considered a crime. How can people love and slander you at the same time, then be smiling in your face like everything is fine? But you can draw the line, separate yourself, speak on what is good to help the needs of someone else. Be an example of how you really like to be treated. Love your neighbor like yourself, so hate is defeated. I want to go to a place where ain't nobody stressing, and everybody around you is trying to get their blessing. Don't gotta worry about negative people vexing you, making enemies your ottoman is what life would do. Unstoppable, got the strength and we winning. Obstacle loaded, heavy with positive energy like an arsenal. But in the meantime, I escape the grime. I'm letting what's on my heart. I go, just jump in the, so we can go far, so far. I go far, just jump in the, yeah, we haven't been the same since we left our land. Fighting the system built against us, worse than drowning in quicksand. Understand, we undermanned, the side of hand, plotting and planning against us. When will it end? Freedom for our lives is what we have to defend. One day we gotta rise up and finally take a stand. Blinded by the hate and the bigotry. They say we ain't oppressed, the trickery. Conspiracy, seriously? Afraid of the government, tyranny. Media painting the world wickedly. Got everybody following the puppetry, deceiving the people to trust the foolery, creating the havoc in our community. But sometimes I gotta get away. Just pack my bags, catch a cab, and disappear today. And go so far. I go far. Just jump in the taxi cab, so we can go far. So far. I wanna go far. Just jump in the yeah. There's a lot of things going on in this world today, but we can overcome all of the challenges if we just come together and unite and do more loving than hate. And we're gonna be right back. What's going on with you people? Cameron, aka Steady Cam here, and guess what? Guess what? Coming to you in 2024, the 9th annual February promo. And y'all, because y'all sold it out earlier this year, we had to expand. We had to come to a bigger space, okay? So coming to you in 2024 is a brand new location, a bigger location, to where we can fit all of you in to one building at the same time. You won't have to hold back on buying them tickets for the 9th annual 2024 February Forum. We're down here in Lewisburg, North Carolina at the Miles Magnolia facility. Very beautiful facility, and you all will enjoy your time here and have a little bit more elbow room so you can cut a little rug too. We will update you on things to come pertaining to the 9th annual 2024 February Forum. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to Shared Vibes. Right here live tonight. Yo. Live tonight. Okay. As we normally do it on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. But there's a change coming. I heard this old school singer named Sam Cooke say a change is gonna come, okay? A change is definitely gonna come with our new schedule, okay, and our official launch of this show. And because we got some restructuring to do, okay? We have a whole list of future artists and special guests and entrepreneurs and all of that that's going to be lined up, ready to go for 2024. for, okay? And it's gonna be a beautiful thing. It's gonna be a lovely thing, okay? So a change is gonna come, all right? And the more details and specifics about the new Shed Vibez date and time and where you can catch us will be announced on December 19th, okay? December 19th, okay? So month about over. That's what, next Tuesday? Something like that. That's next week. Okay. Okay. So I am your host, Cameron, aka Steadicam, and to the right of me, okay, to the right of me, my right hand, Big Bro, in the building. Y'all put your hands together right where you are, all over the building, okay? For Reggie Love.
What's good, family? How y'all doing tonight?
Everybody comment and say, hey, Reggie.
That's good. I see you out there, all y'all my beautiful fans. Appreciate the support, love. Go check me out, Reggie Love 2020, all social media.
Absolutely. And of course, you can find me on my social media platform, which is right where you are. Facebook, Cameron Bullock. Instagram, Steadicam_6. And I'm trying to use TikTok more. But that takes patience and time and stuff like that. Yeah. You get the views quick now. You when using them hashtags and things of that nature, you get the views quick.
Twala made it off TikTok.
Yeah.
Well, you just need one hit.
Yeah, you just need one to change everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So I put up a recap of our show last week, and in a matter of like 2 to 3 minutes had over 600 views. Wow. And I think by the end of the night it jumped up to about 850. Okay. Wow. So I definitely plan on trying to send that traffic that I'm getting over there back over to Facebook. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is drive that traffic and cross platform, cross promote, cross all of that stuff like that. Right on over to Facebook, because you can increase your following up to 11, 10, 20,000 people following you on Facebook. And Facebook and Instagram, they are similar in nature, with how people can follow you and things of that nature. So I'm trying to integrate TikTok some more. Okay.
Yeah, do that. I just put a video the other day. Go check me out. Don't even know my TikTok name.
Don't even know my TikTok. So he's gotta get you. Hey,
I'm gonna get you my TikTok name.
Hey, look,
I don't know it right
I can't blame you, because I set up my TikTok and I don't remember my name verbatim right now either. And I'm not gonna look right now, okay? Because I'm gonna have that information.
Failed, just trying to look.
I'm gonna have that information for you the next time we go on commercial break, okay? So we both are, okay?
Right, we gonna have that TikTok for you.
We're gonna have that TikTok, so you can go over there and follow
chicken
us.
And don't know your talk.
I got TikTok.
I got 13 people following me, which is up from when I started it.
I lost a whole TikTok, so I don't even know I'm old with that.
Oh man,
man, you gotta be careful out there.
You definitely you got to be more careful. Okay,
Got
to be more careful. So, bring it to you right now, because this is a segment that people have told us about, that they like, that they found it to be interesting, that they was finna go crazy this week in the comment section, and I got some stuff for them to go crazy about.
I'm gonna be reading.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try to read them. Anyway.
I'm gonna glance. We gotta get us a little reader to read them off to us.
Right.
But that's coming soon. We're gonna work on that.
Restructuring in 2024, the Shed Vibez. Okay, we're gonna come back bigger, badder, and better than ever. Okay. Amen. So this first video though, this is current trending events. Okay. Stuff that's happening around us that you might not know about, but you finna know tonight.
Happen right around you, under your nose.
Right under your nose, okay? And it's my job, it's our job, to let you know about it, okay? Now, all of these is for entertainment purposes only, because we don't want to be flash band or shadow band or any one of them type bands.
Entertainment.
Okay? Entertainment purposes only. This first one is called Outrageous Ref. You might like this one too.
I'm going to get my wow ready.
Right.
A troubling piece out of high school football. A referee lost his temper on a linebacker when the player
accidentally collided with him. There is a second angle of the play from the broadcast, which shows the ref grabbing the face mask, ripping the helmet off, staring down the high school athlete, and throwing a flag on the play. An outrageous scene. This all went down when Whitney High played Dallas Madison in the state of Texas. Subsequently, the player was thrown out of the game. Now, the coach of that team is David right here of Whitney. The player who collided with the ref was his biological son, David Haynes.
All right. So you being football centric all your life. And the thing about it is, with you being football centric, okay?
Mm-hmm. Football centric.
You have a son, a young man, okay? What if he were to follow in your footsteps, playing football? Mm-hmm. You attended the game. You know he playing linebacker position. You know you doing what he doing. Then all of a sudden you see something like that happen. Is that the track star thing? I felt it coming. I knew it was beyond excessive what the ref did.
You part of the field already.
Yeah.
But you ain't have to do all that.
Yeah.
Come on.
And then threw a flag on him.
And threw a flag. And threw him out of the game.
And threw him out of the game, yeah. And threw him out of the game.
That's what you say. You should have just went on and hit him, son.
So apparently,
don't promote violence.
Apparently, one of the backstories is that particular ref and that head coach had history. Had some history that had been happening the early part of that game and all that, you know, and a game prior to that earlier in the season.
But why take it out on the kid?
And this was the result. Now I would go far to say that ref definitely targeted that kid to do that, because again, even though these are high school football players, they're still kids. They somebody kids. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he went you know how hard you got to pull somebody's helmet to snatch it off like that? That means you done snatched the chin strap and all off. Clean off.
Yeah, clean off.
He done slung the boy around and everything. And the kid that the ref did that to is the head coach's son. That's it. He's the head. It won't just any player. That's the head coach's son at that linebacker's position that was in that game. He knew, absolutely. This is why I said the backstory was that they had history. That head coach and that particular referee had history, and that's how
he did that on purpose.
That's how that referee.
I was just finna give him the benefit of the doubt that Buddy was just stepping on him and wouldn't get off.
Yeah.
I was finna. I like to find the benefit of the doubt. Nah, bro.
The moment that I first seen it, I couldn't find the benefit of the doubt with it at all. Because it struck me wrong right out the gate. Because I'm just like, well, why did he go and do that? And then he just go throw the flag and throw him out the game. Because I'm just like, okay, at the linebacker position and what that ref was in the video, you had to have known either you gonna step out the way and let this player play his point, his side,
right,
or hurry up and get. Either way you see it, you got to get out the way.
And either way you the ref.
And either way you the ref.
Get out the way.
Right. Because the first time he bumped into him by accident, he was trying to just get around him because his mind is on the play at hand. Mm-hmm. Then when he doubled back, that's when the ref looked like he grabbed the boy, then slung him around, then took his helmet off in the same sense.
Now, you know how the buddy throw the hat?
Yeah.
You see my clipboard.
You seen the clipboard. This happened in Texas, by the way. This would have been a reenactment of what happened in Alabama, but in Texas version. Texas version, right there.
Throw the hat over there. We throw the clipboard over here.
They throw the clipboard. I don't see no justification in what that referee did, and the last I filed a motion against that particular ref to have him, either suspended or banned from officiating any future games and things of that nature, because it was completely
that was a bit much.
Completely out of hand.
Right. That was a bit much. Right.
So this next video, okay, this this next video, we're gonna call it the Beehive.
Beehive.
Yeah.
It's my baby Beyonce.
This next,
No, okay, never mind.
I mean, it's got something to do with her,
Okay, well, we gonna
but
see.
it ain't. But what had happened ain't got nothing to do with her.
Okay, we gonna see.
We gonna see. Check this video out. Wow. Welcome. Hey, look. For all you beehivers, okay?
Hey,
Y'all,
somebody paid to go.
somebody paid to go. So what had happened is
Somebody paid to go.
Beyonce herself was performing somewhere else, to
Not even there.
my understanding. Not even there. But it was a screening of her concert that was supposed to have the pyrotechnics go off the right way
And they went all
to give that immersive kind of, you know what I'm saying, as if you're there at the concert.
Right. Fireworks for the TV screen.
Yeah, fireworks for the TV. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And they went crazy inside. Because they inside.
Cause they inside, yeah,
Okay.
they're inside
Somebody
and
told us okay to let fireworks off.
indoors.
Okay.
In a theater, nonetheless, this would have looked like to me.
Okay. Somebody gonna have to pay for that whole renovation. Yeah.
Because those fireworks came raining down on all of those people that had floor seats.
They paid to go to that.
They paid to go to that, and they paid to have floor seats at that. I don't know
I
what
would
I
have
would
been
have
there
been.
first of all, unless somebody gave me free tickets.
I would have tried to survive first, then I would have been mad.
Where you going, man? Fireworks inside.
And it's a lot of them. It wasn't like it was a few here and there. Like it was pouring down on those people. They was scattering everywhere,
You're in
trying to get out
panic
the way.
mode. I'm running people over, man.
Yeah,
Old lady, I'm sorry.
yeah,
I didn't mean to. But
Yeah.
yeah.
right. you got the
Get up
Heisman.
out of here, man.
You got the Heisman out the way. Okay.
All I remember is somebody stepped on my back. Man, that was me. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Your wife and your kid there. Who you saving?
Hey, man. I believe I'm Superman.
Yeah.
And I'm saving them both at the same time.
Uh huh.
That's my answer.
Safe answer.
Safe answer.
Safe
That
answer.
is the right answer. Okay. That is the right answer. Okay. We ain't trying to get anybody caught up.
I ain't,
Okay.
I ain't married, so we good. But
Right.
just politically
Girlfriend.
saying.
Yeah. Hypothetically.
A girlfriend.
In that sense.
I thought we were just scenario. Scenario. If it's
Scenario.
your wife, then I'm trying to save both of you.
Right.
Your girlfriend, hey, this is like a movie. You need to stay by me.
Right. Don't question me.
Don't
Why?
question nothing. Stay by me.
Right.
We out here.
Mm-hmm. When I give you that look.
Gotta be able to follow instructions.
That's what you got to
Hey,
do.
you gotta follow instructions.
Got to follow instructions. This is why it's important for women to follow instructions.
Please, ladies.
Okay.
Please.
Because we be trying to save y'all lives. Okay.
Y'all want to
In
go
some
to this
cases.
concert so bad to see her on the TV screen.
Mm-hmm.
Then let these fireworks off on
I feel like they had to have paid like a smooth $400 or so for
Go sit down
per
and watch.
ticket
Yeah.
to be in that immersive experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And to have that whole destruction happen like that video in and of itself has been going viral
Yeah, I believe it, man.
in that same situation.
Man,
Now,
for the families, man.
absolutely, I pray that
Throw that
nobody
out.
got like seriously injured. Somebody got burnt,
Somebody got burnt. That's
Somebody
fact.
got burnt.
Hey,
but I pray that nobody got seriously injured.
hey, when
in
stop,
that
drop,
sense.
and roll don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Keep
And-
rolling.
In that scenario,
Just keep rolling. That's
roll
all I can
underneath the seat,
do something.
okay? It didn't even. It looked like it was just getting started too.
do. Hey, man.
It looked like those fireworks was just getting started. It didn't look like,
Hey, they set him off on Michael too. Remember that?
yeah,
Pepsi commercial.
yeah. This was a bit more. This seemed like it was a bit more.
I don't think I was born there, but I seen the Jackson 5. I seen it.
Radiant Rose said basically got burnt up to see Beyonce.
To see Beyonce.
That's she worth it. If she worth it, then y'all. And I heard somebody else say, man, if you have never been to a Beyonce concert, the experience is crazy.
But
I don't know if
years ago there was a rock concert that happened to pyrotechnics set the building on fire, and I think 100 people or so died.
Why are we setting pyrotechnics?
And they set pyrotechnics off. I think the name of the rock group, look it up, Google in case I'm wrong. The name of the group may have been White Snake. I think the name of the group was White Snake. And they set the place on fire.
Yeah.
So it's safe.
Yeah.
Pyro that you can set off.
I mean, if you're not in an arena,
wrestling do it all the time.
Wrestling do it, but they are in arenas,
right? They got a big scene.
Like PNC and the Greensboro Coliseum level. You know what I'm saying? They the fireworks have enough time to dissipate, get up out of there and dissipate.
They up the street at the library,
right?
Set off the fireworks.
And with wrestling, they probably got a 50-man crew behind them pyrotechnics. Like
2 people out there,
right? This was some 2 people work right there. Might have even been one.
Just put them over there. We're gonna put these over here, and just make sure when I say go, you light it.
You always had that one person that say, "Hey man, you sure you want me to put it over here?" Yeah, man, it'd be cool, dog. Like go ahead and put it over there.
Beyonce herself told me, put it over there, put it over there, and when she get a signal, we light it.
We light it. We gone. That look like it looked kind of like an opera theater kind of situation. Now, before I show you this last clip, I don't have a picture of this subsidiary thing that I saw in trending news. Okay, subsidiary. Okay, this is sub level.
Might have to start bringing them words of the day to
yeah.
Up here, but subsidiary.
Yeah, okay. we can do a word of the day. You know, I'm like, yeah. You're supposed to be. You're the theologist.
Hey,
okay?
Man, theology and vocabulary.
Yes.
Come on, man.
Walking thesaurus, he is. Okay. All right. So I don't have a picture for you all to see, but you can Google it. Okay, because Google is free. All right. So there is an entrepreneur who opened up an all-female nightclub. Women only. Only women. Women only.
Working or
an entire nightclub, just a regular lounge, specifically, strictly only for women. Why? Because word got around that women just want to go to the nightclub just to have fun with their friends. They don't want to be hit on all night. They don't want to be harassed. They don't want to be touched. They don't want to be none of that, right? So
that's bad investment.
This entrepreneur said,
let me create.
Let me give y'all what y'all asked for. At first, it started off as like an inflatable nightclub. Then it turned into a brick and mortar nightclub, right? They posted a picture. It was one person who posted a picture, and that picture, like I said, you can Google it. Picture has been going viral. Bunch of women sitting around the edge of the wall, just on their phone.
I told you, after a while, he gonna realize that was a bad
And the reason for that is because they ain't got nobody to buy them drinks, to buy no bottles. And if someone does buy something, it's just that woman buying something specifically for herself.
She ain't buying a drink.
She not buying a drink for her and all her friends, or a bottle for her and all her friends. So the picture shows an aerial view of just a bunch of women sitting on the bench
on their phone,
in like a U shape,
on their phone,
just on their phone.
They in an all women's nightclub,
insanely
on their phone,
bored,
talking to their men.
Exactly. So I'm gonna try to see if no, matter of fact, I ain't gonna try to see that. Google it if you don't believe me. Google it. Go to Google, type images, type all women nightclub picture, and you'll see that picture.
What's the date of this?
Now, I want to say it was. Don't quote me.
Sound like something.
You gonna have to Google it.
I
feel like. Yeah, you gonna have to Google it. I feel like somebody might have mentioned that it was like in Detroit or something like that, but Google it. It definitely sounds like some North Carolina stuff.
But
It sounds like some North Carolina. But I don't think North Carolina is quite that brazen. That sounds like some Midwest type stuff.
I ain't want to say that.
You know what I mean?
North Carolina.
You know, I mean, shouts out to everybody
I'm
who
from
in
Florida.
the Midwest. Shouts out to everybody East Coast, West Coast, all that good stuff like
Right,
that.
everybody.
But that sound like some Midwest, Southwest type something. I don't know. You know,
California. I'm gonna say Cali, man.
that sounds likely. That sounds
That
likely.
sounds like something in Cali. They can do whatever they want out there.
They can do whatever they want out there.
Yeah, they
Okay.
can just create anything. Hey,
Yeah.
only us can come.
Right.
And that's what it'll be.
A whole nightclub.
Only
There's
us.
only one of them, of course. Only one of them.
Only us.
Now that entrepreneur that created that club, I don't know how you gonna make rent. Cause ain't nobody bought no bottles or no drinks or none of that type stuff.
They paid to get in.
They paid to get in.
You buy me a drink.
And I bet.
Where's T-Pain when you need him?
Or did they pay to get in?
Wow.
Cause you know, if it's a club, you know, ladies free before 10
Right.
or 11 or something like that. You know what I mean?
If it's only ladies, then I mean, will they have free before? I don't know.
I mean, I don't
Ain't
know.
none of y'all getting free because ain't gonna be nothing but y'all.
Ain't gonna be nothing but y'all.
$20. Come on
Yeah.
in. Be on your phone.
I'm pretty. If the entrepreneur who created this club was
Free
smart,
Wi-Fi.
he would have probably charged them to get in if he was smart.
Hey man, sometimes.
But if he just want to have people get in and banking on them buying drinks
Hey.
at an all-female nightclub, come on, stop playing
I
pussy.
got somewhere you can put
The
your money.
narrative is that they don't go out dressed all up and dolled all up for men. They do it for themselves and their self-confidence and their self-worth.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
They don't go out attention seeking. That's what they said.
Yeah. That's what my boy said out the Simpsons.
Hey, right. So,
Uh-oh.
This is actually in London.
okay, it's in London. Okay, it ain't even over here.
Okay, he made it over here to the modern
So, if you can throw the picture up, let the people see.
I just see the article. I don't see the picture.
Oh,
Well, okay.
Maybe.
Thought we had a video.
His name is Teddy Edwards. A 32-year-old is the founder and director of LICK, L-I-C-K. See, I see the oxymoron here. See, this ain't even right. A woman's only venue, 2,000 tickets sold when the event was held in London, says event organizers.
They don't know how they could lie about that.
They probably, yeah.
How many people was in that picture?
Mm-hmm.
And Teddy is a woman, by the way, so this is a woman that did this.
Teddy is a woman.
Says Teddy shared her story. Well, then again, though, just because they said her, that don't even really matter this day and time.
Now I'm confused.
I'm lost.
You can be what you want to be.
You can be what you want to be, ladies and gentlemen. Even the president of the United States, okay?
Oh, hey.
You can be.
They
You
said
can be anything you
Obama
wanna
did it,
be.
then they gave us Trump. Boy, they let anybody be president.
Mm-hmm.
If I get votes, I run. But, you know, it's
I
hard.
thought about it.
It's hard to get independent votes.
Yeah.
Because people already done chose Democrat, people already done chose Republican.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to get them independent votes.
Don't
You
even know
give
what.
up.
Don't even know what they mean. What those two parties mean.
No. They chose him. I don't know this guy. I don't know this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Choose him in the middle.
Right.
Let him mess up everybody vote.
Mhm.
Choose me.
Right. Right. That's the way to go. Okay. That's the way to go. Now this last video. Okay. This last video, you got to pay specific attention to what's going on in this last video. Okay. This last video is called "Who the Pappy."
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Talking a little bit.
So just like that scene
In
off
Life?
of Life.
Ah, the pappy.
Who did baby Pappy? Okay. And this is this is a situation that hopefully you will never find yourself in. Okay.
You know what the old saying go? The old saying, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. That's just the old saying.
Well, in this scenario, ain't no maybe about the daddy at all whatsoever. So let's go to that video. Check this out.
Why I found out vasectomy? I know it.
You got a vasectomy.
Yeah, I got
You
a
didn't tell
vasectomy.
me. No. You got a vasectomy and you didn't tell me. We literally waited 4 years to have this kid and you literally didn't tell me? We wanted kids. Didn't you want a child?
Why are you pregnant?
What do you mean? Why am I pregnant?
How are you pregnant? It ain't mine.
Don't even go.
What you mean? I'm trying to figure out how you pregnant.
So you basically just don't trust me.
How can I trust you?
How can I trust you when you got a vasectomy and didn't tell me?
I was going to tell you.
With 4 years wasted and we planned our lives, we planned our lives around children.
I know we were supposed to have kids together, not you run off and go have a kid with another
So why did you
nigga.
get a vasectomy? I'm confused. I still don't understand. You went behind my back and got a vasectomy. Knowing that you wanted kids, what's wrong with me? Why am I not good enough for you or something?
Why are you pregnant?
What you mean?
How are you pregnant?
No. Why did you tell me? You don't trust me?
It ain't mine.
You don't believe me?
No, it ain't mine.
No. Why do you tell me though? You don't trust me?
I'm telling you now. What you mean?
When did you get a vasectomy?
Like 3 months ago. Does that matter? Because you're pregnant now and it's definitely not mine. So who is the father?
So why are we even married? I don't understand.
Because I loved you. That's why.
So, this child, you gonna love this child too?
No, I'm not. Not if that's not my kid. I'm not loving no kid.
You want children?
I want children, but not from another. Like, who is the father? Who you been?
You tell me you wanted children.
Who you been?
My back and got a vasectomy though.
Who you been?
Bro, you will.
Yes. Really?
Yes.
Wow. Are you serious?
Folks. Okay.
Wow.
You can't make this stuff up. Okay. Man went out and got the snippety snip. Okay.
Snip.
He got neutered.
O-V.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Got neutered. Spayed and neutered.
Spayed and neutered.
Can't have no kids.
Look, she told him. She said, why did you marry me? He said, because I loved you.
Mm-hmm.
She said, you gonna love this child too.
You gonna love this child too.
He said, but who child is it?
He's still trying to figure out how it happened.
Oh,
Well, I think we all know how it
You know
happened.
how it happened.
But in the state of shock and disbelief, number one, these folks were married, okay, and he went out and made a decision that was best conducive to him.
Oh, he made the right
to
choice.
where he thought. Okay,
He had a gut feeling.
he had a gut feeling to lead him to do what he did. Okay, and he wanted to remove any reasonable doubt.
Hey, listen, she said, well, you don't trust me?
Repeated it too.
Repeated.
No, I don't trust you.
And then
No,
she
I
turned
don't.
around and
You
said,
got a whole baby in you from somebody else. You talking about why you
then
don't
she
trust
turned around
me?
and said, "You lied to me."
You lied to me.
What?
Ladies, we got to stop this.
She advised I'm in tears.
Ladies, we have to stop this.
They're not saying
You do not have to prove your point when you wrong. It's okay.
When you're busted, you're busted. Okay. When you're busted, you are busted, and it's just simple as that. And yet and still, she was still trying to flop, turn the page in the midst of the storm. She was trying to say, she was the one that was trying to say, "Peace, be still." Okay.
You lied to me.
And then gonna make me feel.
When did you get a vasectomy?
You gonna try to make me feel guilty about what I do with my
I
body?
think they call them narcissists.
But in the same token,
you said you wanted a family. He said, not with you and another man, me and you.
Maybe we could have adopted, but you have crossed that line.
you've crossed that line. And the thing about it
That
is
was hilarious.
how is it that the narrative of my body, my choice is okay and acceptable, and everybody just supposed to bow to that, okay? Because it's
So
your,
let me
it's
ask
your,
you,
it's
young
you and
man,
your body. But when a man go out and say, "Okay, it's my body, my choice. I'm gonna decide to do this right here,"
Y'all think that
it's
was
why?
staged for views? I mean, I'm asking. I'm an old man. I'm asking from a young standpoint. Are women out here really acting?
Listen,
It's
Like
real,
that?
man. That might, if it was staged, it might have been, but that could be real. It's happening, man.
right.
It's happening.
It's probably worse
I
things.
can't wait till your guests come on because I want to ask somebody in a whole different age demographic like me. What the hell?
Not only that, he spoke about
That's insane.
this classic, beautiful golden green. Looked like it might have been like a Cutlass or a Cadillac or something like that. about on last week's show.
Burnt to a crisp.
Burnt to a crisp. She infernoed his 1960 something, 70 something classic car
On 30s.
Now that's
on
a
30.
wild moment.
And
right
if
there.
you don't think that something like this could actually happen, but you seeing folks setting personal property ablaze.
Look at my roof.
I mean, he was so heartbroken. I knew that video was real. I seen the video. I just came across it like this past weekend. Okay.
So instead of him calling the police, he pulled out his phone and started filming.
He called police, but until they got there,
You know they don't take about 20 minutes to get there.
yeah, until they got
Burnt to
there,
a crisp.
he was trying to put her on blast. My guess, he was like, "Look what she did to my car." I mean, he was so like you could feel his pain and his hurt, because I know he probably invested thousands of dollars in restoring that car, probably thousands of dollars in restoring that car. And that car, I like an old restoration for one of them classic muscle cars and stuff like that.
Restore me a car, definitely.
Absolutely, my favorite car that I think I would restore is a Chevelle Super Sport, about 1967, 68 Chevelle Super Sport.
Nah, you gotta go to about 74.
With a 400 block engine in there.
Go to about 74.
I think that's because the body is a little bigger in the 70s, the 74 for the Super Sport. But if I could find one of them, which is rare, but they're worth a lot of money, I'd take that on as a project too.
Out there ain't moving.
This case,
Right.
there's some bodies in some junkyards.
Right, probably. But that don't mean that's a project I'm gonna jump on immediately. Okay, I'm just fantasizing. Okay, just fantasizing.
Need something already running.
Already running. Okay. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna take a little quick break right here so we can try to mitigate some things and reduce. We got some messages about a hum that people hear, so we're gonna try to troubleshoot that real quick and hopefully silence him for all of you listeners who are out there paying attention and watching us. Thank you, and we're gonna be right back. What's going on with you people? Cameron, aka Steady Cam here, and guess what? Coming to you in 2024, the 9th annual February promo. And y'all, because y'all sold it out earlier this year, we had to expand. We had to come to a bigger space, okay? So coming to you in 2024 is a brand new location, a bigger location, to where we can fit all of you in to one building at the same time. You won't have to hold back
on buying them tickets for the 9th annual 2024 February Forum. We're down here in Lewisburg, North Carolina at the Miles Magnolia facility. Very beautiful facility, and you all will enjoy your time here and have a little bit more elbow room so you can cut a little rug or two. We will update you on things to come pertaining to the 9th annual 2024 February Forum.
Going on, people? Welcome back yet again. Okay, now hopefully we mitigated that hum, and shouts out to the people who's just thankful for us to have sound. Okay, thank you for letting us work out the clinks and all that other good stuff like that. All right. So hopefully that annoying hum ain't there, and you can pay attention to some of the things we have going on tonight and in store. Okay, all right. So we appreciate you for watching and for tuning in and all that other good stuff like that. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, before we continuously discuss that Who the Pappy video, okay, I'd like to take this time to introduce our special guest on the show tonight. Okay, I've had the great opportunity to network with this entrepreneur of sorts. Okay, over a year ago, we did an event at his wonderful facility in Knightdale, North Carolina, and it has been all things great and wonderful from that point to this point. And I've been blessed and fortunate to have been able to intertwine our things and communications and multimedia with what he has going on. All right. His facility is called the ACE Center. ACE, ACE. Okay, the ACE Center. It's located in Knightdale, North Carolina. That's right on New Bern Avenue. You get on New Bern Avenue, keep straight, and you gonna run smack into it. Okay, because it's in a shopping center. Plenty of parking, plenty of space, all of that good stuff like that, right? So for your next upcoming events and all that other kind of stuff, I'm going to have him tell you about his facility, things that he's got coming up, things that he is offering as well. And I'm going to get his perspective in on this video of Who the Pappy. So I bring to you, okay, none other than the owner of the A Center, Mr. Vince.
Mr. Vince.
Mr. Vince. Yes, sir.
Thank you, Cam, for having me. I appreciate it, man. Glad to be here, definitely.
Absolutely. So tell them a little bit about, how you got into opening up, or what inspired you to open up the ACE Center, and things that you plan to accomplish, and maybe a couple of events that you have coming up.
Sure. So ACE, actually, ACE is an acronym for Arts, Conference, and Events.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have a varied background.
Mm-hmm.
What got me to North Carolina was my early career was in radio and TV.
Okay.
And so I've always had a creative side, and from my creative side, it kind of morphed into me doing professional training and development.
Mm-hmm.
On a corporate level, business level, also working with young folks. And my wife and I had this concept and this idea that anytime we wanted to be able to present a program,
mm-hmm.
it was always hard to find space.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So, we said, well, when the opportunity comes and the ducks line up,
mm-hmm.
and we have that opportunity, let's take advantage of it.
Mm-hmm.
And originally, we had this concept, and it's not an original concept. It was a concept introduced first by KRS-One
mm-hmm.
of edutainment.
Edutainment. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so we said we want to have a facility that embodies the concept of edutainment,
mm-hmm.
where there's a little bit of everything that goes on:
mm-hmm.
education, entertainment, arts, conference, all of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, A Center was kind of birthed out of that whole idea and our own personal experiences as well.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
So
I like
now we've been open now for approximately 7 years.
Wow.
2 of those years we were closed because of COVID.
Right.
We do a lot of different things at the ACE Center. We do weddings, we do anniversaries, we do parties, but we also do conferences and workshops as well. We also have a nonprofit organization called Level Next Training and Life Coach Institute.
Okay.
And we run a program out of that space called 64 Squares Hip Hop Chess, where we we use hip hop as an acronym that means high in potential helping other people, and we teach people the strategies of chess, not so that they can become chess masters, but so that they can become better critical thinkers and how they make decisions. And chess is one of those. Hip hop is one of the only music that promotes visually and musically concepts of chess.
Right.
And there's a lot of metaphors in there. So we've taken concepts of chess, martial arts, and positive hip hop to form this program called 64 Squares.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
sounds nice. I like that.
Yeah, I definitely like the acronym for sure.
Definitely.
And me personally, me and my family and whatever we have to offer is definitely behind that positive movement and trying to inspire change in our community as well.
Yeah.
So my next question is, first off, where are you from originally?
Originally born and raised in Harlem, New York City.
Okay. Harlem in the building?
Harlem is
Harlem.
in the
Harlem in the building.
I
Okay.
still ain't been to New York. That's crazy.
Really?
Yep.
Closest I've been is East Orange, New Jersey.
Okay. Yeah. Tri-state area, all of that. Definitely. I'm so. I tell everyone to this day, I'm so glad that I had the opportunity to grow up in New York City, particularly in Harlem. But as I got older, I don't know if I would want to raise my family there now.
Right.
You know.
So you meant Langston Hughes?
I ain't that old, bro.
I was trying to think of somebody for the Renaissance. Jazz Renaissance.
Come on, bro.
That's 1920s. That's 1920s.
The 1920s.
That was
Right,
1920.
You know, got that vampire juice.
Right.
He was with Richard Pryor and Harlem Night.
Right.
Richard Pryor, Harlem Night. Like that.
Okay. So, with your event center, you mentioned that you host a variety of different types of events. Do you have any future plans of expanding, like having more than one type of ACE centers scattered throughout?
Yeah, man, definitely. You always want to think about what's next. And whatever craft, whatever business, whatever you're involved in, you always have to think of it in the context of evolution. How is it going to evolve? So we were actually looking at another facility in Morrisville.
Well, okay.
Nice.
Much larger facility, but it didn't quite work out. So again, because you can't be all things to all people.
Right.
The space that I have now has a limited capacity. And so for those bigger opportunities where people want an event that they want to host 300, 400, 500 people, I would love to be able to have that kind of facility. And so that's on the radar as well.
Okay.
But always looking for what's next. You have to.
Gotta crawl before you walk.
There you go.
Right.
Definitely.
Absolutely. So do you have any upcoming events on the calendar that you want the people to know about, to pull up to, or
Funny
anything?
you should ask that, bro. So the something I'm really excited about, Cam, and that you're involved with. Thank you. You and your dad. We are doing a New Year's Eve Soul Train themed costume.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So something a little bit different with a little twist.
Yeah.
We're asking everyone to find your clothes from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Come on out. Let's embody the energy and spirit and the fun that was part of the whole Soul Train. Now I gotta remember you guys a little bit young, so I don't know. Soul Train might have been off the air.
Oh yeah.
When y'all were coming up.
I seen Soul Train.
You see on YouTube. You see some of the old clips. Right? But me and your dad, I know we can talk because he's there you go. Definitely, man.
And growing up in that household, he introduced us to it. From way back in the 60s, the 70s, the Soul Train 80s.
And iconic, bro. Iconic because it was the first time that black people actually had a chance to see us being us.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
without any filters. And so it left a lifelong impression on anyone that came up. And it was fun. It was, you had the Soul Train. The Soul Train line to this day is still popular.
Absolutely.
Scramble Board is still popular. You know, Love, Peace, and Soul is still popular. All of that. Don Cornelius. And it was a show, I believe it was on either HBO or Netflix or one of those, that kind of chronicled the life and how that whole thing came about, man.
Yeah.
And it's a fascinating story. And so, yeah, New Year's Eve, December 31st, live music featuring Certified Vibes.
You know you got to be in the building now.
Definitely. We're going to have a DJ. We're going to have the Soul Train line. We're going to have prizes, gifts, all of that at the A Center, 7027 Nightdale Boulevard in Nightdale. We're inviting everyone to come out, just have a good time. Food, come on out. Do something different.
And what time doors open?
Doors open at 9. Doors
open
at 9
at 9
o'clock.
Okay.
And we're going to go from about 9 to 2.
Okay.
Hard. In the paint, as they say.
In the hard in the paint.
Hard in the
Okay.
paint.
Now don't y'all judge me if I decide to two-step down the Soul Train line.
No,
Okay.
come on,
It's for nostalgia purposes. Okay.
It's
for
fun.
nostalgia purposes. Okay.
Nostalgia.
I'm gonna represent the '90s era because I'm a '90s baby. Okay. I got my shirt.
It's going from 9 to 2.
9 to 2.
Yeah, 9 to 2.
You got a back room and a cot and that I can grab.
You trying to curl up?
After
Hey,
about 11:30.
Come on, bro. This is Soul Train.
It's Soul Train.
When the
Okay.
spirit
about
hits you,
11:30, he gonna
that
be
won't
asleep.
even be an issue.
Right,
When
right.
It hits
It's-
you, definitely. As
it-
a matter of fact, I was going to ask you if you could be Don Cornelius.
Hey, y'all better not put me on TikTok like this.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
No.
New Year's Eve night. Okay, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Missed the
New Year's
ball
Eve.
again. Lord, I tried to stay up.
I tried to stay. Hey, I'm definitely gonna. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Even though I'm young, I still need my nap. Okay, which is something I ain't never had to do before. But I think on that particular night, because of what we have to do in entertainment purposes, I'm gonna make sure I get plenty of rest and hydration and all that other kind of
It's
stuff.
going to be hot, man. Definitely. It's going to be a good time for all. You know.
Put out
So,
that address again.
7027 Nightdale Boulevard in Nightdale. You know, one of the things that when people say Nightdale,
Right.
they're like, Nightdale?
Right.
Sometimes, you know, folks act like Nightdale is on the dark side of the moon.
Right.
You know?
If you go all the way in Nightdale, you might.
But
all the way in Nightdale.
Nightdale is exactly
It's actually a
11
thriving
minutes,
metropolis.
11 minutes from downtown Raleigh, straight
Straight
up,
shot, though.
straight up New Bern Avenue.
Yeah.
Straight up New Bern Avenue.
Straight
They
shot.
passed the Bojangles.
Past the Bojangles, definitely. Past that Bojangles. So
Mm-hmm. Now,
invite everyone to come on out, man.
Right.
And bro, thank you for having me on your podcast.
absolutely.
Y'all do a great job. This is my first time here, just kind of, taking part, and I love the energy. Definitely.
Absolutely. Now the thing you mentioned about Nightdale, okay, because I've heard people, whenever you mention you got something going on in Nightdale, they go Nightdale ain't that? No, it's not. Okay, you've been all over Raleigh. Okay, this is not on the backside of Nightdale. It ain't the next county over or anything like that. You ever been driving on New Bern Avenue? It's a straight shot, and you'll run smack into it. So
You
on
won't
the left
even know
side
you're
of
in Nightdale.
You won't
unless
even
saw
know.
the sign.
Absolutely. Yeah, you won't even know you're in
seen the
Nightdale.
building, didn't even know.
Probably, I'm pretty sure. It's a very huge shopping center. You can't miss it. Okay,
Can't miss it.
unless you're driving with your eyes closed, which I don't recommend at all.
Don't ever do that.
Quite
Don't
dangerous,
don't
you know.
don't ever do that.
Dark
It
with the
is
lights out.
Eastern Wake County.
Okay.
Right? Eastern Wake County, and Eastern Wake County is the fastest growing county. I mean, area of the county in North Carolina right now. Nightdale, Wendell, and Zebulon.
I had someone tell me that recently, in fact, because I was thinking about like expanding outside of the RDU area musically to try to throw my hats in at some other festivals that's out of state and things of that nature. Because I've been here my whole life. I've been doing music on the scene here off and on, most of my life. Right. So, but I had somebody recently tell me that the ranking system for the music scene in the RDU area has increased to like the top 5 spots.
Yes, sir.
In North Carolina, the RDU area for live music and entertainment and events and and things of that nature. And I'm like, really? Because it don't seem like it to me, but
maybe you ain't going downtown.
That's probably right.
Yeah. You go down, be downtown a lot.
Oh, you know what's interesting about that is that because of the colleges and universities here, you got people who come from all over the country.
Right.
Yeah.
And different styles and different stuff start to blend, and people start connecting, man.
Right.
And, there is incredible talent in this area.
Absolutely.
I mean, again, I was so glad and considered an honor to be introduced to Certified Vibez. And anytime we've done something, people always come and talk about, well, where they from? So it's about really creating, and that's why we have the A Center.
Yeah.
Right.
We want to create the space. I tell people all the time, I got the space. So whether or not you're a spoken word artist, whether or not you're a musician, whether or not you in the arts, whatever it is, come utilize the space. I don't have to do everything.
Right.
I don't have to. I want to create the space where artists can be seen, comedians, whatever it might be. Film. I'm in the film and writing myself, right? So that's why it's the A Center, Arts Conference Events. Last year we did a Black Comic-Con. And it was I never knew so many people, so many black people were in the Yo, it was crazy. And I was pleasantly surprised. So
absolutely, and you don't got to worry about parking. Okay,
yeah, definitely.
You don't have to worry about parking. It's plenty of parking. So for all of you caterers, for all of you event planners, promoters, all of that good stuff like that, hit up Mr. Vince. Tell them where they can find your page at.
Yeah, so on Facebook we are, and I'm so old school, sometimes I don't even know, but The Ace Center on Facebook, and I think it's the same thing on Instagram as well. The Ace Center or _Ace Center, something like that. I had my son do that years ago.
Okay.
So anytime anybody asks me, I'm like, bro, where we, how you find us again, that kind of thing. But The Ace Center, definitely check us out.
So reach out to him, okay? He'll respond,
Definitely.
okay?
We do fashion shows, everything, man. So come on out.
Absolutely, definitely got to come on out on December 31st. Yep, that's it right there.
Just look it up. ACE Center.
Just like that.
The emblem is purple and gold. You'll see Ace on Facebook and all of that. Follow them, like them, all that good stuff like that.
All that.
And get in contact with them for your next upcoming event that you need to host. If you need a destination in it, and if you need a place, he has it. Okay, he can facilitate you for sure. Okay, and you definitely want to come out December 31st. Okay, you just heard it straight from the owner himself. Certified Vibez gonna be at the building. Okay,
no doubt.
We're gonna be in the building. Okay, and we're gonna send this year off tremendously right as only we can. Okay, and I'm gonna be bold and say it's only we can, because wherever else you go, if it ain't the A Center, it ain't gonna be right.
Yeah, there you go.
Ain't even gonna be right. Okay, because I definitely plan on trying to moonwalk down the Soul Train line. Okay,
church
I'm
on
trying
New
to.
Year's Eve. I don't know if we gonna have church though.
Well,
Crystal said, "Hey, Uncle Vince." My daughter talking about, that's Uncle Vince.
right
there. Always a pleasure to come out there to the Ace.
Now most churches I done heard, and that I'm a part of as well. They have their New Year's Eve at 4:00. They ain't trying to be out all night because the elderly, they can't see that well, all that good stuff. Okay.
Wow.
So
they gonna watch the ball come in praying no more?
They out. It's been changing.
It switched up a little bit.
Yeah. Quite a bit. And I think on top of the last 2 years of COVID, nobody could go anywhere and do anything.
That's right.
And I think that aspect of it just stayed for the most part concerning that.
They took away Aunt Jemima name out them pancakes, but they taking away everything.
Uncle Ben, all them.
They taking it away, man. Your
Times
history right by your eyes, man.
Times have changed, and particularly when it comes to our elders, it's a little bit more elevated consciousness around safety. And it's unfortunate, but I've noticed that a lot of churches now, it's almost like they stagger their New Year's Eve service now, so that those who are used to that tradition can come out a little bit earlier and get back home and get to the place.
Right.
Yeah, we're doing ours. Is it 2:00?
4. We're celebrating with another church service at 4.
It was 2.
Check with mother.
Time
I
together.
think
Somebody better.
We had to check the time.
we got a little over what about 2 weeks left? Just barely 2 weeks.
Hey, Christmas is on the way.
Absolutely.
New Year's on the way.
Christmas, New Year, all that good
24.
stuff is on the way. Okay. To everybody that's in Franklin County, Louisburg, Henderson, all them surrounding areas. December 30th, since we're announcing things. December 30th, Perry's Farm bonfire. Okay, Perry's Farms bonfire. Certified Vibez gonna be the entertainment for Perry's Farms bonfire. Okay, so you definitely want to make sure you pull up there. It's 6 p.m. Start at 6 p.m. Okay, bring your lawn chairs. Coolers are allowed as well. Bring your blankets, whatever you think you need to participate in.
You gotta bring sticks.
The bonfire. Sticks.
It's a bonfire.
Oh no, the fire gonna be started already. The fire gonna be started already.
Gotta throw some sticks in there or something.
I mean, they might have it contained to where you can't go, too close
Can't
to
get
it.
too close to it.
Yeah.
Okay. I ain't never been to a bonfire. I heard they good though.
This will be my first time too, going attending and playing at a bonfire as well. So, but everybody in Franklin County, all that stuff like that, make sure you pull up December 30th to see Certified Vibez live. I know you done heard about us. I know you done synced us somewhere. Okay, so come and check us out face to face. Okay. And in the flesh, okay? Because we give you the show, at least we try to, okay?
No, you do.
See?
No doubt about it. No, we have been. ASIN has been blessed to have collaborated and connected with you and your dad and Certified Vibez. I mean, hands down. They don't know it, but I refer to them as the official house band for the ASIN.
I know that's right.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Now you know. Okay?
Definitely.
So it ain't just me saying it, okay? This whole vouching system that's happening right now.
No doubt.
Okay?
Right. No doubt about it. I
So
can't put you on payroll yet, but we're going to get there.
We're going to work up to that point.
We're going to get there.
Okay, we're going to work up to that point. So we're going to take another little quick break, and then we're going to come back with the topic and discussion of the night so that we can get up out of here.
On time.
Because our engineer said, I ain't finna be in here no 10 o'clock.
I'm going on to my booth. I don't know what y'all got going. I'm going on to my booth.
So
I got to go to work.
You got to go to work. I'm trying to stay on track with that. I got to go in the office in the morning, too.
Yeah, I got to go to work tonight.
What's going on with you people? Cameron, aka Steady Cam here, and guess what? Coming to you in 2024, the 9th annual February Farm. And y'all, because y'all sold it out earlier this year, we had to expand. We had to come to a bigger space, okay? So coming to you in 2024 is a brand new location, a bigger location, to where we can fit all of you in to one building at the same time. You won't have to hold back on buying them tickets for the 9th annual 2024 February Farm. We're down here in Lewisburg, North Carolina at the Mouse Magnolia facility. Very beautiful facility, and you all will enjoy your time here and have a little bit more elbow room so you can cut a little rug too. We will update you on things to come pertaining to the 9th annual 2024 February Farm. coming to you in 2024, the 9th annual February Farmer. And y'all, because y'all sold it out earlier this year, we had to expand. We had to come to a bigger space, okay? So coming to you in 2024 is a brand new location, a bigger location, to where we can fit all of you in to one building at the same time. You won't have to hold back on buying them tickets for the 9th annual 2024 February Farm. We're down here in Lewisburg, North Carolina at the Miles Magnolia facility. Very beautiful facility, and you all will enjoy your time here and have a little bit more elbow room so you can cut a little rug too. We will update you on things to come pertaining to the 9th annual 2024 February Farm.
What's going on? Welcome back to Shared Vibes, the establishment, okay, on all things millennial and controversial topics, okay. And we didn't talk about some things tonight, especially that last video, okay. And I have to ask our special guest here what his thoughts on what had happened, okay, before we switch gears to close off the bullying segment from last week. I just gotta know. I just have to know. So the video entailed a man confronting his wife because he done found out she done got pregnant. Then got pregnant. Okay. He trying to figure out why the math ain't mathing. Because he done got spayed and neutered 3 months prior and discovered that she was recently pregnant. And every time he tried to hold her accountable, she was trying to flip the table, turn the table, flip the script. Say, why you lie to me? I thought you don't trust me. I thought we was going to have a baby. Didn't you want a kid?
She got a whole baby in that.
A whole baby. That's not that man. And he trying to figure out
Baba
why.
Sarah, I ain't tell you to go over there and have no baby.
Now,
I said, wait on me.
Now, looking at the comments, this is the thing I want to say before I dish it to Mr. Vince. Looking at the comments, you had a few folks that said, I knew somebody who had this done, and they significant other still got pregnant because it was some residuals left in the pipes. Now I ain't no doctor, okay, but I don't even know if I even believe that.
I don't care what you believe.
It's some folk. I'm saying, like, it was some folks saying that this has happened before because
I heard that too though.
It was, you know what I mean?
Yeah, real talk. So I mean, that's not that is not uncommon. And so the real test is gonna come after the child gets it.
DNA test. So you saying you can get somebody pregnant after the second?
Yeah,
3 months later. 3 months later.
But you telling me you still can get somebody pregnant?
I've
Immediately.
because sometimes it's not done right. Sometimes the surgery is not done right. Yeah, they ain't closed that thing up all the way. So I have heard of that. So the real test is gonna come. And then
that
I
DNA
think
test.
When that DNA test comes, that's the real thing. But yeah, that.
So he jumped to conclusions then in the video. He don't know.
No, technically. Technically, you know,
you said 3 months.
He's got to wait.
Yeah,
he's got to wait. I mean, in all fairness, and then when that DNA test come, and whichever way it go, the truth shall set them both free.
So are you, like they used to say back in the day, are you shooting dog water or are you like what is going on?
No, that's. But I know I've heard about those things happening. You know, they've been on Oprah and everybody else's talk show when those things happen. And some people kind of say it's a miracle. You know, it happened because and these are men who I've heard said, yeah, I had the vasectomy, and you know, some certain time later, got pregnant.
Wow.
So now I would imagine that in his particular circumstance that you got to have some type of follow-up appointment or something after that. Something got to let me know that this is completely finished. It's
Only
done.
thing she can let me know is she holding Jesus Christ. And baby,
That's
he ain't coming back as a baby again.
He done done that. He done lived that life already.
He ain't coming back as a baby again. You hear me?
He done already did that.
He done did that.
He did thousands of years ago. Okay, ain't no need to do no sequel.
All she can tell me, they ain't happening again as a baby. Sorry.
Wow. But what was she saying? Because her response too. I didn't see the video, but
Why
I
he
would
ain't tell her that she got the vasectomy?
She said
that's what she kept saying.
And,
you lied
and she
to me.
said, "You lie. You don't trust me."
Mm-mm.
She said, "You don't trust me."
He said 3 months ago. She went to thinking
Doing the math right then and there, like, yeah, nah, ain't no way I'm gonna get out of this. So let me try to play the victim and sympathy card and flip it back on him. So she was cutting across him, cutting him off, saying, "No, wait. Why didn't you tell me? You lied to me. You keep."
And he said, "But wait a minute. How are you pregnant?"
He was asking how.
Now, kind of a stupid question, but I can understand his confusion. And she said, and then she said, "Why did you marry me?" He said, "Because I did love you." And she says to him,
what is
she says,
that must have messed him up.
She says, "And you're gonna love this baby too."
You're gonna love this baby too.
She's already planned that it don't matter who I went out and got pregnant by. You raising this child.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
She'd have been inside that classic car you told me about. You gonna have to get on up out of here.
See, and for entertainment purposes only, we don't condone violence.
I'm just
saying.
I'm gonna tell you something though.
Hypothetically, in my fantasy, in my mind,
you get one of them.
Get
one of them Colombo judges, and guess what he'll do? He'll make you pay for
There's
that
no
baby,
time.
man.
There's no time to be. There's no time to be violent. She just gave you a pass. You know.
But however,
good thing he found out before he did actually knock her up.
now here's the thing: the laws of who is responsible for a kid, an illegitimate kid, is changing. Like this particular law is sweeping from state to state, and it's, I would say, in my perspective, defending men. Okay, it's defending men in the light of she has to be able to prove beyond a one night stand that he is the biological father. So no more just putting down he was in the friend zone for quite some time, so it's okay for me to put his name down on this baby birth certificate, but I know this baby ain't his. Like no more of that. In fact, this same law states that those women who do that could be charged with fraud.
Yep.
They can pay a substantial fine or even serve up to 2 years in prison.
So you're saying if she gets pregnant on purpose and it wasn't his intent,
and it wasn't his, she has to prove that
trying to put the baby on him.
Trying to put a baby on him, right? So she has to prove that beyond a one night stand they had relations prior to that happening.
Right.
Yep.
Through text message, through whatever means necessary. Okay. So they're doing away with just signing random men's name on birth certificate, and the reason for that is because the men who end up facing child support for a kid that wasn't theirs and they didn't find out till after the fact, they don't get that money back. They don't get that reimbursement back. So this law is to reduce men being innocently charged with having to pay child support for a child that isn't theirs. Like this one particular situation where this man, he was always on time. Matter of fact, he got arrested for overpaying his child support. Judge said it was too much. This man, he continuously take care of his child on a regular basis, but the mother that put him on child support, he got in trouble with the court for paying too much.
Too much child support.
You think they took him off?
Crazy.
Nope. So it's to cut down and to eliminate situations and circumstances like that from happening. And it's just a matter of time for that law hit the books of North Carolina and so on and so forth. Okay. So in that instance and in that regard, it may be in his favor, considering that law that's happening.
Hey, man.
That House bill that's happening, that's soon to be law.
I need to talk to whoever make the laws, because I believe this is how you get it now. You get one card. She put something on it. He put something on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the card.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever don't put nothing on it like they supposed to,
Mm-hmm.
that's what go to jail.
Now that's
You spend it on the kids anyway.
That's right.
and they
Allegedly. Right? Right.
and they track your deposits anyway.
Right. That's right.
Hey,
So
you doing your half, he do it. If he can't do his half, he gonna go to jail.
we had quite a few people say that she exercised narcissism to the highest degree. And the thing about it is, I heard, two different perspectives of that level of narcissism. One person described narcissism as in they don't go after weak people necessarily that they know that they can, control and take over. They typically try to aim for stronger people to show that they have even more dominance and manipulation over that person and over that individual. So I'm not sure if this is what happens in classic cases of this right here, or even in cases of bullying. But according to you, Reggie, you used to bully the bully.
I used to bully the bully. Man.
Used to bully the bully.
Hey, stop picking on him.
Right.
Well, you have to see him.
Now, I had the opportunity to speak to a couple of psychiatrists, right? Just some as some friends, that's in that field and things of that nature, to kind of get an understanding behind those reasonings for why these kids are doing what they're doing, and largely they attribute it to some type of childhood trauma, some type of childhood instance that happened that scoped at their perspective of wanting to be overly aggressive or wanting to show that they gangster or so on and so forth. Now, I'm not sure about that being largely to blame, because I still want to ask where the parents,
Right. Exactly.
in that instance.
Exactly.
So
What about the suburb kid that's acting hard?
Right.
We never think about that.
mm-hmm.
He's trying to emulate. He's a thug, and you live in a good home in the gate with a dog.
Right.
Like, hey,
Exactly.
Right.
it's social media, man.
It is social. A lot of it has to do with
Social media.
I honestly believe that.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly believe that a lot of it has to do with social media. But I also believe too that a lot of it is happening. What is and what's not happening in the home with the parents, because the parents have a lot of anger. That's why there's all this conversation now around emotional intelligence and social and emotional learning. Certain things are not being taught. How we respond to situations appropriately. I remember growing up, folks used to say, hey, you don't kill a gnat with a sledgehammer. But now everything that even adults and young people are seeing is suggesting that this is okay.
Yeah.
Just like you were talking about, the referee situation. That was anger. Somebody was talking about anger management and all of that. That was built up anger that this guy lost his perspective of where he was and
where he was
and what he was supposed to do. That could have easily escalated into something else with the quickness. And that's what happens. Man.
Absolutely.
That's what happens. It's sad. It really is.
Absolutely. And then when you have that go unchecked and unrecognized and unaddressed for so long, then that type of personality have a tendency to rub off. Prime example. This is a small example, but a prime example. You ever talk to somebody where every time you talk to them, they got a sad story to tell you? Every day, no day is a good day, and you want to try to be a friend. You want to try to encourage them. At first, you want to try to be, hey, look, this this happened to the best, but woo. You know what I'm saying? But every time they hit you up or text you, no day is a good day. And if you're really caring about that person or involved with them, like a relationship wise or something like that, you don't watch it. It'll rub off on you too.
It will.
That's right.
And then you'll be walking around like, why do I feel sad? Like I'm living, I'm breathing. All that coming in your ear gate.
Well, they say what? What do they say? Here we go. You are what you eat. So not only physically, but mentally and spiritually too. The music you listen to, sad and violent. The video games you playing, violence.
Mm-hmm.
The people that you talking to are, if they not sad, they angry.
Mm-hmm.
And so you begin thinking, well, that's I'm gonna be angry too.
Right.
I've heard people say, I just wake up angry. I'm like,
You that mad?
you wake up in the morning angry.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning. And so whatever you have inside of you is going to come out.
But we know you ain't praying at night.
Right.
You can't be praying
Right.
at night.
And you wake up first thing in the morning. What you mad at? Bacon, eggs, cheese, like you just right out the gate. But I've heard that as well.
You wake up angry.
And whatever you perceive and watch and ingest, it does have an effect. You can Google is free. Okay, Google is free. You can Google these experiments these scientists did with plants, with beds of rice, and with several other things, even with water, with ice.
Yep.
Where they isolated one and told it positive things, nothing but positive things. Then they isolated another one, told it nothing but negative things. Then they isolated the third one and didn't say anything to it at all. Don't you know that ice, that bed of rice and that plant flourished and grew and did what it was supposed to do? The one that was only had negative music, down talk to it, it rotted quicker, significantly faster.
Yep.
Stuff. A plant.
Then everything. Yeah, a plant.
Yep. Plants. Yep.
Ice crystals. When they put it under the telescope, they saw how chaotic the crystals were compared to the positive ice that had beautiful look like patterns that was embedded in the ice. So if that does that to objects,
It's doing it to your body.
what?
Doing it to your mind. It's doing
Your
it
mind,
more
your
than
brain.
your mind and your spirit.
Waves go through your brain.
Man, look, energy is
That
real.
plant name was Audrey.
From Little Shop of Horrors.
Feed me, Seymour.
That's exactly what it's
That plant name was Audrey.
You know,
talk to it and make it mad.
And when you live most of your life consuming something like that, to the negative degree or to the negative instance like that, then it's only going to perpetuate the older you get as an adult. So with the situation that happened at Southeast Raleigh High School, I think it's a terrible, tragic situation for sure. But I recently seen something else where it was a case similar, but it was these pranksters that was trying to go viral, doing some little prank stuff or whatever, and it was these two young kids. Matter of fact, they was just walking through the park, randomly sucker punching people, and the young kid had a gun on his waist for whatever reason and was flashing it to the guy that was just simply recording. Well, the feds finally caught up with both of them. Okay, even though the boy only was recording, they gave him the full charges that they gave the kid that was randomly assaulting people and had that weapon without a permit. He had an illegal weapon.
Wow.
Going down, but
The kid with both kids was in high school.
Wow.
They gave them both the exact same charges.
I would have too.
Okay, so in that same instance, you can easily see how everybody that was involved with the Southeast Raleigh thing, a lot of those kids, they going down with the same exact cases as well.
Somebody just sent me a video of Vance County High School. Just went through the same thing. Lewisburg went up there for a basketball game. In fact, somebody just sent it to me. And as soon as the game kicked off, fight broke out on the basketball court. 10 minutes later, it was shooting outside. Wow. They shut the whole thing down.
I heard about that. Matter of fact, a relative of mine posted on Facebook, and he was like, "Man, we can't even enjoy basketball games anymore now."
They putting this stuff in the air, and we just see how waves get to you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's negative stuff that's going through your system, and if your mind and your soul and all that not good, it's gonna feed on you, man.
Yeah,
that's
right.
It's feeding on you. You don't even know why you mad.
But you know what? And here's the scary part: that now it has become a part of what we call our culture. In every aspect of, and culture consists of the arts. It consists of the language. It consists of all of those things that connect us. And all that negative energy has now become infused in our culture. Prison culture has now become black culture, and no one's there to check it. No one's to say no. That's not what black culture is about. You know, there's nothing there to check it. And so now, when you think about culture, you know, if you think about culture in the terms of biology, a culture is an environment that sustains life. And what we got going on is promoting death, man. It really
I call that music MDK, murder, death, kill music, because that's all they talk about. Speaking of which, everything he said is right, but some of them wanting to be controlled a little bit, I think. And I tell you why I say that. Because not long ago, a few months ago, we were at a different event at the A Center. And it was a some sort of competition you guys were doing.
Showcase, yeah.
Showcase. Listen, place was full of rappers, gangster rappers, and gang members. I knew they was gang members because they was doing the gang handshakes. And I'm sitting over there thinking, Lord, I'd have made it to this age and not have to, you know, get ugly with nobody's child. I hope nobody don't act out. Mr. Vince came out and said, listen here, this is what we gonna do. We're gonna have fun here tonight. Y'all can leave the nonsense out. Nobody acted a fool all night long. That was the most well-behaved bunch of gangsters I ever seen. I mean, he set a culture and a standard for that night.
Right.
And it was like they in that moment they wanted to do something positive, something different.
But and that's what we have as elders or those who know better. You cannot let fear stop you from speaking what is right and just. You know, you can't let it, because I believe if you speak to some of these young people with respect, they're gonna acquiesce.
And that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah,
I mean,
nobody
nobody was disrespectful to him. He just, listen, the culture here tonight, we're going to let our talent shine. We're going to have fun. We're going to embrace one another.
Exactly.
And because I voted for the other girl that didn't win, but still, it was pretty cool. Wasn't my type of music because I'm an old guy. But to see that many young people from different neighborhoods, representing different what they call sets now, and they were all in there acting like young people should act. I thought that was amazing.
Right, absolutely, and that unification is what makes us dangerous at the same time, which is the reason why they have to try to continuously push our division through the music, hey, listen, folks, for entertainment purposes only, it's not a conspiracy anymore that the only thing you hear on the radio by us are things that degrade us. That's, right. That's reality. Facts. That is
on TV too.
That is a reality. Okay, if you came out to your car every day and notice a brand new scratch, and you seen a car sitting closely next to yours every single day, are you gonna think maybe it's a conspiracy that this car is just opening its door up and hitting my car, or are you gonna relay it as I know they're doing this? You know what I mean? So you have to bring things down to a level that you not only you can understand, but you can accept. A lot of people have this tough pill to swallow where they implement cognitive dissonance to distance themselves away from reality and what's actually happening to such degree where it has become a detriment to try to eliminate miseducation of what's really going on. So it's not a conspiracy anymore. And it's not a theory anymore, conspiracy theory anymore. Okay, it is a conspiracy. Okay, conspiracy means when one or more groups of individuals collaborate in order to conspire. Normally in an evil, demented plan type of way. Okay, so it's not a theory anymore. Okay, now I might get some other theorists on me, but they said gravity is a theory for quite some time, but we believe for it to be a fact for quite some time. Okay, that's just an example. Okay, you Google it. Gravity is still a theory. Google it. Google is free. Okay, all right. So in essence of closing out the bullying topic. Okay, number one, what we said last week still stands this week and forevermore. Keep your hands to yourself. Young people, let it go.
Nobody should hit nobody.
Nobody should hit that. Let it go. That beef ain't that serious. if it don't take away from your household, you eating, you going to school, all of that, your regular life, let it go. You are allowing things to disturb your peace that shouldn't. And this is a heavy episode that, and not even episode, this is a heavy lesson that you'll learn the older you get. Are you going to try to shoot and scrap everybody that get on your nerve? In the work field, in the workforce, college potentially, anywhere else? If you do, you're only going to end up in two places, okay? And that's prison, where somebody might make you their girlfriend or something, or visiting the Undertaker, okay? And neither one of those instances are good whatsoever. So let it go. It's not that serious. If they're not coming after your livelihood, your way of living, your family, all the important things that matter. Once your freedom is gone, there's no one that can help you. There's no one that can help you. I have relatives that thought living in the moment now means I'm going to do what I need to do now and stand on business. But they've missed countless Christmases and Thanksgivings and all that because they wanted to stand on business. Okay? So pick your battles. Choose wisely and just let the petty, insignificant stuff go. That's my closing thought. What's yours?
Well, nobody should hit nobody. I'm standing on that. Learn how to protect yourself. Absolutely. Learn how to protect yourself. And don't bring weapons to school.
Don't do that.
And if you do, don't take it out.
Don't take it out. Don't show nobody. Don't take it out. We're not condoning that either.
Don't do it.
But
period.
just don't do it all together.
Nobody should hit nobody. Protect yourself though. It's crazy out here in this world.
Absolutely, Mr. Vince. You got any closing thoughts or promotions or anything you want to tell people?
Again, a lot of times when we hear stuff, it first starts with words.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody calling you out your name or saying something about you. You can't stop people from saying what they're going to say. And now you don't have to react to that. You know, there's one thing I've always been taught. You may not control how you feel, your emotions, but you are responsible for your behavior.
Absolutely.
How
you can get angry all you want, but the actions that come behind that, that's on you. Learn to control your behavior, and that requires discipline, and that takes practice. It really does in today's time, days and time. I honestly believe that, and I don't know where young people or adults are learning to discipline themselves in a manner that's going to keep them safe, alive, and having a sense of responsibility for other people. You know, so that's what I would say, bro. It's unfortunate.
Very, very wise words, and it is unfortunate. Okay, so next week, okay, for those of you who are still watching, thank you. We appreciate you. You know, you see we getting a lot better on our time as well. Okay, so next week is going to be even better. Okay, then got tongue tied because I'm so excited about next week. Okay, next week, the 19th, isn't it on the Tuesday? Yep, December 19th. That is going to be our last show for this year. Okay, that's going to be our last show for this year, and it's also going to be the announcement of when you can catch us on our new schedule, on our new days of the week, and all of that beautiful stuff. Okay, so definitely make sure you want to tune in next Tuesday. Okay, we're going to have some additional special guest performers and an additional special guest entrepreneur or business owner of that same sense, in that same regard. Okay, so if you have a business that you want to promote, if you are a musician or artist and you want to come on this show to showcase what you have, to tell people about what you got going on, hit my messages, okay, or comment below. I'll get that, and we can set up all of that information so that next Tuesday we can send this show out for this year on a high note. Okay. Definitely make sure you want to pop out to the Ace Center December 31st. Okay, doors open at 9 p.m. Okay, I want to see afros and retro 80s, 90s clothes everywhere. Okay,
Afros and bell bottoms.
Afros and bell bottoms everywhere. Okay,
So is the theme 80s or 90s?
It's soul
I
train.
mean,
It's
70s.
70s, 80s, and
Oh,
90s.
okay. So
70s, 80s, and 90s.
So,
Okay,
yeah, definitely. Pick one.
pick one of them. I already know where I'm going with.
where you
Okay?
going?
I'm going to 90s. Okay, I don't know nothing about 70s and 80s. Okay, so
You coming with Kangos and Adidas, right?
exactly. Can't go to Adidas, maybe even some Timberlands and some 59 fitted hats, big white T-shirts, all that stuff like that. That was my era.
Fubu, was Fubu there?
Fubu, yep. Echo, okay. All of them, all of that stuff like that. So December 31st at the Ace Center at 9 p.m. That's Knightdale, North Carolina. Give them that address one more time.
7027 Knightdale Boulevard. Tickets, you can give me a call at 919-348-1991.
Absolutely.
Cam, thank you for inviting me. This has been a pleasure. You've got my wheels turning too, man.
Absolutely.
About the power of having this kind of platform, man. So thank you very much. It was great meeting your guests here too.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So
absolutely.
Appreciate you coming on the show, man.
Appreciate you coming on the show greatly. So until next time, till next week, okay? You can catch us here at 8 p.m. on Shared Vibes. We're going to see y'all next week. Better.